cooking in the kitchen with Kristen. 'Cause Kristen is cooking in the kitchen. In the kitchen.
Hello, it's Kristen. I didn't want to get me, I wanted to get what I'm doing. Anyway, so I'm food prepping today, and I by all means did not plan to do a video, hence the dirty dishes in the sink, and everything else is kind of out of whack. So, but I wanted to show you what I am making today. I am making a Tuscan kale salad. I tried this a couple years ago on a camping trip. My friend Pam had made this. Oh my goodness, it is so easy to make, and it is so tasty, and it's good for you too. So I'm going to show you how to make it, and I'm going to tell you or show you why I have these gloves as well. It's a hot day here today, and I have the fan on my legs, so sorry if you hear the fan. But I will hopefully speak louder, and so you can hear me and not the fan. Anyway, alrighty. Oh, first of all, have you had your Bloody Mary today? Cheers. So good. All right. So I did a Trader Joe's haul, and I purchased this organic Tuscan kale. This recipe calls for Tuscan kale, and this bag is just about the right amount that I need for it. And here I have the kale. It is washed and rinsed, and I did break up some of the pieces so they weren't so big. What you're going to need is about 4 to 6 cups of kale. And now we are going to make the dressing. We're going to start with the juice of 1 lemon. Oh, and might I tell you, I love this juicer. I bought this from Amazon, golly, years ago. It's metal, and you could use it for lemon and for lime. So, and this is the lemon that I hauled in my Trader Joe's haul, or that I bought from Trader Joe's. Okay, so that is the juice of 1 lemon. I am going to save this so when I have another Bloody Mary another day, or maybe a margarita, this will be good to use around the rim. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to put this aside somewhere. I'm just going to go ahead and put you right there. All right, so we're done with the juicer. Now we're going to add 2 garlic cloves, which I have here, and I chopped it up. Oopsies, nothing like mixing the mixing the cup. Okay, here we go. Real life here, right? This is how I'd be doing it. I'm just home. I just made my son brunch. Like, I just cut up 2 melons, and I am food prepping because I've been hungry so much. Not hungry so much, but when I want to eat something, I want to eat something healthy, not just grab. Well, really, I don't have anything to grab, so I want to make sure I have healthy things to eat. Anyway, so I have the whole lemon in here. I have 2 cloves of garlic. Actually, I cheated. I think I may have added 1 more, but I think it's to your liking. But the recipe calls for 2. Okay, now the recipe calls for 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil. There is a special kind of olive oil that this particular recipe calls for. Oh, this is Dr. Weil or Weil? This is his recipe. So I will write his name down, and you can actually go to his website, and there's an actual video of them making this. Okay, so we have the lemon juice, we have the garlic. We're going to do 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm just using what I have. Looks like I'm going to need to fill this puppy up a little bit more. Let's do just a little. How about 3.5? Okay. There we go. And what else do we need? We've got the lemon, we have the garlic. Oh, my favorite part of this recipe, red flakes. Now I believe this is probably, let's see, the recipe calls for, just has hot pepper flakes to taste. And you know me, I'm a spicy gal, so I'm just gonna go on ahead and add a lot in there. And there you go. Okay, then we're going to add some salt. I don't believe pepper is, oh yeah, salt and pepper, okay. But I always have to have my pepper. Okay. So that's that. Pardon me, I forgot to get my, I'm not going to look for my whisk. I'm just going to get my fork and okay, here we go, and we mix. I know there's a certain way that to mix this up. Okay, now here comes the gloves. So you have your kale and you have the dressing. Just pour it all over. What we want to do is we want to make sure that this dressing is going in between all of the little parts and pieces of this kale. Oh, it smells so good. The garlic, the lemon. So you just kind of want to rub it. Look at that. You can tell it's already getting nice and, oh, what's the right word? Yeah, full of dressing. Okay, yeah, I can tell that all of it's getting together. Okay, so the next thing we do, we are going to add Parmesan cheese. Now I know there is a special Parmesan cheese that's required for this recipe that I don't have. I'm only using what I have. This is 2/3 cup of grated Pecorino Toscano cheese. It says Rosselino variety if you can find it, or other flavorful grating cheeses such as Asiago or Parmesan. And I happen to have Parmesan and Romano cheese. So it says 2/3 cup. Should I measure it? Or how about if I eyeball it? Let's do the right thing. Okay, hold on. 2/3 cup. There we go. Let's do what the recipe says. So we have 2/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. I believe when I made this originally, it had flaked, or not shredded. This is grated. So I think it would be shredded or like sliced Parmesan cheese. It's better in those big pieces of Parmesan cheese but this is what I have and this is what I'm using, and I'm sure it's just fine. This may probably add, I may not want to put all of it in because I just thought of the salt deal. So let's not add all of it. You can always add, but you cannot take away. Okay. So here it is. I'm going to mix all the flavors. Oh my goodness. So with this you could eat it with grilled chicken, I'm sure fish, shrimp, steak, whatever you want. And this is what I've read is an anti-inflammatory salad. And here it is. Isn't this beautiful? So let's go on ahead and put it in a bowl. And then the recipe calls for adding seasoned breadcrumbs. My goodness gracious, sometimes I just can't talk. All right, what kind of bowl do we want? Let's do this guy. Where are my tongs? I just had them out. Talk about not prepared, but like I said, I wasn't prepared to make a video. I'm just doing this just to show you. So I have this little dish. I'm going to put the salad in here. Let's add a little bit more Parmesan cheese. And then it calls for, I have seasoned Pecorino Toscano cheese. So I'll add a little bit of this, or breadcrumbs. And there you have it. Tuscan kale salad. I can't wait to dig into this. Have a most wonderful day. Hi, it's me again, Kristen. I just finished my kale salad. Now I'm going to make my lentil bruschetta fat-free feta salad. Okay, this is so simple. All you're gonna need, Trader Joe's lentils. They come in the refrigerated section. Plop it in a bowl like this. Oh, actually it's not a bowl, it's a container. I'm putting it in this so I can store it in here and then go to it when I want some. Then you're going to add, this is Trader Joe's bruschetta sauce in the refrigerated section as well. Mix that in. That smells really good. All right. Trader Joe's fat-free feta. Let's go ahead and plop all that in. And we are going to stir. So, I learned this recipe, or I found out this recipe probably in the early, maybe 2000, mid-2000s maybe. When I first started Weight Watchers years ago. I'm not on it anymore, by the way. I'm just trying to do my own thing for now. Anyway, so, and it was an appetizer. So what you can do, you mix this all together and you put it in a nice little bowl, and then you could put some Triscuits, some crackers from Trader Joe's on the side, pita chips, wheat thins, you name it, whatever you like to dip your crackers in, or whatever crackers you like to dip, then you can dip it in this, and this is so good. I actually will pour a little bit in a container or in a bowl, and I will eat it with a fork. I'll eat it as is. So I'm thinking, when I do have this, I'm gonna cut, I have some cucumbers left over, and I have some red onion, so I may add that to this. So anyway, this is simple, simple, simple. 3 items: Trader Joe's lentils, Trader Joe's fat-free feta, and Trader Joe's bruschetta sauce. And there you have it. Doesn't this look wonderful? I can't wait to dig in. Okay, bon appetit. Cheers.